Hey, it's Nick Starship. Welcome to another video. This is a video that I've been waiting to come out with for a little bit now. I've been expecting for Arcane Energize prices to continue to be on the rise until the release of the next Scarlet Spear event. But what I didn't calculate was that DE would put out an entirely different event that has all the Scarlet Spear rewards. Why didn't I think about it? Because it's completely unfathomable. So today's video is going to be titled "How to Lose Your First 10,000 Plat." So, as we can see here, we go ahead and look at the price over the last 90 days on warframemarket.com. This site is a third-party site unaffiliated with DE. It is a good reference site to use. You can use it for finding traders and then going into in-game and using the in-game resources that DE provides you to do the transaction with players. So it's kind of like a meetup site. You're just kind of listing stuff, and then you go into in-game and you go trade stuff. I'm not affiliated with the Warframe market at all. So as we can see, the release of Arcane Energize over the last 90 days has been steadily on an increase. At the peak, it was at 1,600 plat, and this is up from April for when the completion of the Scarlet Spear was, where the sets were averaging 300 to 350. Now, I've had like a vibe, and I was like around November time, I was like, maybe I should try to sell some of my sets. I'm like, nah, I'll be a greedy bastard, right? And around this time period, DE said that there's going to be an operation coming out, and they were steadily on the drop. And then finally, it was December 14th, about 3 days ago, and I believe it was during the last dev stream, DE showed the rewards of the upcoming operation, which included Arcane Energize, and now the sets are dropping. People are panic selling. As you can see here, a list of names. The cheapest set right now to buy is 1K plat. I've seen them go for lower, but they're still around 1.4K. If you got these 4 people out of here, it would be 1.4K. I think I still have mine listing on there. And then you have these guys right here. These guys, they're undercutting drastically. 750 for his set, 800 for his set. These guys they're trying to sell. This guy right here, he's selling 13 sets for 900. So what's happening is you have all these people who've been holding on to their sets, and now you're gonna have to either get rid of them or play for the long game, right? Because Scarlet Spear is still not out. So this event's going to drop, and then a Scarlet Spear event is going to drop again. So the price of Arcane Energize is going to be completely unstable for a long time. In fact, I don't see it ever getting back to the 1.6K part unless there's a huge influx of new players, especially with Epic Games having Warframe on the launcher. You would think that would help with the player base in terms of bringing in new blood to the game, but it really hasn't. It has. I've seen new people join. I can see all the new players, new mastery ranks, people coming back to the game, but they're not at the point where they need these items yet. So it may be a little bit before we see things start to balance out, right? But anyway, let's do the calculations here, right? Let's say I decided to sell all my sets. Let's undercut myself at 1.5K in terms of what I have. I have 9 sets, right? So if I was to sell a 1.5K, which I think is too little, I was trying to sell a 1.8. So that's 13.5K, right? And now the sets are going to continue to drop. I understand this, right? It would probably be better for me to sell mine now, but I also have to keep in mind that the new event uses a different resource other than Scarlet Spear credits, which I don't think a lot of people noticed. It uses these weird cell resources that you acquire through who knows. Who knows how many it's going to take? Who knows the time sink that is going to be going in order to get a complete set of Arcane Energize? Now, they're panic selling because it could be too easy or it could be too hard. Nobody knows because the event's not out yet. And people also keep in mind this: you are only using your operator and no no Warframe. So you're not going to have. I don't think you can have your companion because it's only operator. It's really weird. I don't know how they're going to do this. Because I don't think companions follow your operator, if I remember. I think they stick by your Warframe. I don't know. It's a mechanic. But anyway, so the issue here is that these prices are going to drop even more. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop down to the 350 to 400 plat threshold. But now the question is, do you reinvest? Because I personally haven't been able to sell my Energizes yet. Because I was waiting to sell them at a certain point. I could have sold them for 1,200. I had a guy who was going to buy them for 1,200. But now we go, let's do this. I have 9 sets, right? So if I have 9, if I sell them at 750, let's say I sell them for 750, that's 6.7K, right? So minus 13,500, what I was going to sell them for. I'm losing about 7K. I'm losing half my money. Half my plat, my bad. Let me rephrase that. I'm losing half the plat I could have gained. But guess what? It's still a profit because I farmed them in-game. I didn't buy these. Now, if you were to invest platinum into buying these earlier, guess what? You're still making a profit because they were only 350 plat. Just not as much of a profit. But Warframe is consistent. So we have 2 events now to keep in mind. We have this event, which is an operation, which DE only does these whenever they're trying to show off a new game mode. DE specifically saying that this is an operation. It's not coming back. This will most likely not come back. It is to show off and they want to collect data on what players are capable of doing with the Necromex, and only the Necromex and operator. That is the purpose of this event. They want to collect the data. They've never put Necromex into missions before. So this operation is for that. It'll sorry for the Discord notification. I forgot to turn it off. So the operation is going to end who knows how long. This Scarlet Spear was a 4 to 5 week long event, and it is a process that we have to know that they said it's going to be a reoccurring thing. So it could be back in a few months. So we're going to have this event lowering the price of Energize, and then Scarlet Spear is going to come again. So what I'm thinking is this event hits. We're going to see. I'm going to come out with a video on the loot of the event. I'm not going to go over a video on how to do the event. I'm a little bit competitive. So I'm going to go over the loot of the event and my advice to people looking to profit from the event, okay? Because when you guys make platinum, I make platinum, right? You know, when there's more platinum circulating, I make platinum. So I want to share the knowledge, share the wealth, so I have more rich friends. Am I right, boys? But yeah, things have been going all right. Haven't been playing Warframe consistently as much. I used to be like an 80-hour a week guy, and now I'm like a 15 to 20 hour a week or every 2 weeks kind of guy. I've been playing a lot of Tarkov, and I'm also staying home because my brother is sick with COVID, and that's been kind of stressful. So I've been trying to take care of him. He's doing okay. It's just a whole shebang. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Remember, investing your plat is important. Remember, if you don't spend it, you don't gain. You know, you can't lose it either, but it is what it is. Knock on wood, guys. Hopefully we don't lose too much together. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'm Starship, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.